And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very
Give me that. That's mine.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's MP in at center, locking down the middle. And Greg, recently MP had a milestone game, recording the first triple-double of his career.
And there should be plenty more to come over the course of his career. MP's a guy that's willing and able to do whatever it takes for his team to win.
Here's Ball, and the rejection by MP. And here they come, up the floor. And there's Jackson on the assist by MP.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Where you going?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Master Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Down low, here's MP, and Lee with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Miller with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Miller, the pass to Williams. Just
You ain't going nowhere, sir.
He can't hit that time. Good D by Lee. Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
The kick out to Ball. Miller outside to the inside. And it's Williams.
Yeah.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Here's Giannis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Giannis.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Get out of here. This is my paint, bro.
Giannis. Again. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam
He slammed that
Cam, you
dunk,
can
dude.
see
Damn.
how impressive that move was. Hornets trail by 9. Inside. Williams passes to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. And the
Get out of here, bro.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
She gave me one.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. Walked again.
Get out of here, boy.
Great defense or a poor offense. Either way, they're limiting
Great
their
fucking
scoring.
defense.
And we
Oh
have to
my.
take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can
Holy
really set the tone.
moly.
Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here are the Hornets now. They trail by 9 points, and they're able to recover.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride
in here, bro.
To facilitate.
Oh my God.
Williams with the block. Fast break now for Charlotte. Shots good by Miller.
And the defense
all
over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
MP with a screen on Ball. Lillard from outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. 4-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Miller kicks the ball. Pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny. What a face.
Don't give me a fucking pick. What are you fucking asking for the ball for?
Here's MP, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 8 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute.
My. It's going to
be hard to stop him when he's in the flow. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint, here's Giannis. Drops in the layup for 2. 11 points in the game.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Outside, Martin. Bridges outside. Ball against Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Lillard outside. Jackson passes to Middleton. Now Giannis. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Miller kicks to Bridges. Pass the ball. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Miller, that's for 2. Again,
no way. Come on,
what a great
teammate.
option he gives them on every possession.
In there.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Screen by MP. And to
Get in there.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Miller, no luck. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against Detroit.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Middleton against Martin. It's Miller on the wing. 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Williams gets the bucket.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
A floater, and there's Jackson on the assist by Lee.
All right, Jackson.
Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Hornets trail by 7. There's Ball with the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter.
There you go. Get up there and get up in
reminder
there.
that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Charlotte shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. So an almost entirely new group. So it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Miles Bridges is out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Nick Richards. Then it's Trey Mann.
Yeah.
And it's Green in at the two spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. He missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
Charlotte moving it around. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. Misses the three. Milwaukee leading by 9. Giannis passes to Lee. And he's fouled on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points.
Trying to foul, haven't fouled me last fucking thing.
Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
That's crazy.
You're right. What a performance.
Second up
Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Middleton outside. Pass to Lillard. Fires the three. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Richards with it. On the wing, Williams. Here's Mann. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Thank you.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And it's ball in for Curry. Lee in the posts. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, well, let me go up, bro. Ooh.
He's putting up about 14 points tonight, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation, when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
Ball from long range. Charlotte no good that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
Well,
Look out below.
Up there,
Lord.
so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Down by 12. Pass to Williams from downtown. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. MP with a screen on Ball. Lets it go from 11. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lillard's got 7 points.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. The Bucks #1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
Pass to MP. MP finishes inside.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Hornets trail by 13. And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history to average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
The kick out to Ball.
God dang it.
Charlotte no good that time either.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
That's 4 minutes.
Now, man, his scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Inside, here's Williams. No good again that time.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Hornets trail by 17. To the inside. A rebound by the Bucks. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Man passes the ball. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Lillard from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Ball from long range. A three-pointer is right on target.
Nice answer back there.
Love to prevent it.
The competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for MP.
Oh my, Giannis. Thank you. I didn't even ask for it.
And this is why MP's guys are looking to set him up, because they trust in his ability to get up and finish off plays.
I like that. I
Hornets
appreciate
trail by
it.
17. Ball with it. He has 5. To the paint.
Oh, I did it again.
And Williams throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game. Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Ball.
Get out of here, bro. You ain't.
MP.
Hate to say it, but if
like
they're
that.
still trailing at the final buzzer,
You ain't
a lot of
like
this
that.
is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Bucks have made 3 of their first 5.
7
shots
blocks.
tonight.
Oh my
And
goodness.
the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of hitting.
Free throw good. Lee. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Bridges, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Martin comes in for Josh Green. And it's Brandon Miller in for Trey Mann.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls,
Bang.
anything they can do to get him started. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Prince kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo passes to Lee. Now Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Defensively, you got to try and build a wall against Giannis and cover the paint. He's too much to handle inside.
There's Ball with the 3.
Oh my. Nobody can guard him.
Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And Lee with the stuff.
Solid execution by MP. It goes a long way when you master the pick and roll, especially early in your career.
Hornets trail by 21. Ball, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down low. Lee in the post, working on Williams. Lee gets the bucket. MP's got 24.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
MP going all out to get the denial. He really wanted that block.
Second chance shot out to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one.
Why?
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You know what time it is. It's time for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to 7 court. Give me a beat.
Hello.
Gotta like what we're seeing from MP. All he do is win. So no surprise if he takes home the Rookie of the Year award.
All he does is win, too. Off to a fast start in his professional career. He's NBA ready.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Now here is Miller.
Boy, I am.
To the paint. Oh, and a jam by Williams.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Middleton outside. Lee against Williams. Stolen by Ball.
Ball.
It's Martin on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lee's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better.
Get in there.
Glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Miller. Martin with it. And here is Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. MP inside.
And one eye.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Mark Williams. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
We should see MP here a lot with how physical he plays the game.
So he comes up empty at the line. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. David, thank you.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Jackson against Miller. Ball from long range. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Ball's got 11 points.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Miller kicks to Ball. Back to Miller. Inside. And a slam by Williams.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. On the wing, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Ball to pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Giannis. Williams can't hit. Bucks leading by 22. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nobody nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
13 points in the game.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
Lillard. Damn, Lillard.
That is his first foul of the game.
Damn.
Timeout. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland.
They're
what
1
an
at 10.
incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable. All-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, a Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Over Jackson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Milwaukee.
I didn't get it?
Ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Damn.
Group on the floor now for
Yeah, why do you get me a triple double?
Time here. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Prince. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Cody Martin. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. So that's the Hornets 5. Lee gets the bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
That was a block.
And so the coach's challenge.
That was a block. There was no personal foul. That was a whole block.
Testing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now.
That was my 10th block.
2 minutes left to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
They kicked
Indeed,
in the
and the
throat.
one thing.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
That's what I'm talking about.
New appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Lee passes to Connaughton. Right side, Green. Baseline jumper.
Oh,
good on the shot. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win.
got my triple-double before the end of the
enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how they
where's
get
the
it
crowd
done
at?
on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
straw that stirs the drink.
I see a lot of people jumping on MP for all those turnovers, but everyone has bad games. Hoopers know. It's no big deal.
Good game, man.